Everything looked perfect for Emily. The white dress, the flower-filled garden, the man she loved. Yet, the strange feeling inside her wouldn't fade. A second phone, a woman's lingering gaze, and whispers in the dark led Emily to one truth. Her fairy tale was built on a lie. That night, in front of everyone, a single video shattered the illusion, revealing not just betrayal, but the quiet strength of a woman who refused to stay silent. Emily was no longer just a bride. She had become the author of her own story. Emily sat on the edge of a luxurious hotel suite in New York, wearing her white satin robe in front of the mirror. The crystal chandelier cast soft light over her wedding dress hanging nearby. The scent of lavender and powder filled the room as the hairstylist gave her hair its final touches. Emily watched her own tired eyes in the mirror. Everything has to be perfect today. That's what everyone says. But why won't this strange feeling go away? A gentle knock on the door broke her thoughts. Her best friend Sarah entered, holding a cup of coffee. She beamed as soon as she saw Emily. "Emily, look at you, you're a real princess." Emily gave her a faint smile in the mirror. "Do you think Jason will like it?" Sarah laughed and set the coffee aside. "Like it? He's been going crazy just to marry you." "Last night alone, he asked me a dozen times, 'Is Emily okay? Is everything ready?' All of New York is talking about this wedding. Stop worrying!" Emily nodded slightly. The smile never reached her eyes. Her mind drifted to last winter in Vermont, when Jason held her hands in the snow. Their breaths mixing with the frozen air, the warm wine in their hands. "Will you spend your whole life with me, Emily?" "Yes, of course, yes, 1,000 times yes." The memory faded, and her face turned serious again. She looked out the window. Down in the garden, a white tent, a red carpet, white roses everywhere. Her father, Mr. Carter, was greeting guests while Jason stood far off in his suit, talking on the phone. He looked up at her window for a second and gave her a small nod. Emily whispered to Sarah, "Do you think Jason's acting a bit strange today?" Sarah shrugged, still smiling. "Every groom is nervous. His mother, Mrs. Miller, hasn't left him alone all morning. She wants this wedding perfect too. Don't overthink it." Just then, Emily's phone buzzed. A message appeared. "I love you. Everything's fine. I'll be there in a few minutes." Jason's name lit up her screen. For a second, the knot in her chest loosened, but the tiny wrinkle between her brows didn't disappear. Sarah squeezed her shoulders, fixing a stray hair. "Come on, breathe. I'll be right back. The makeup artist will finish up and then we'll get you into that dress." Once Sarah stepped out, the room fell silent again. Emily looked in the mirror, thanking the stylist as she packed her kit and quietly left. Alone, Emily whispered to her reflection, "Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe real love makes you feel scared like this." She swallowed. "But what if I'm right? What if he really is hiding something?" A knock at the door. This time, Jason's mother, Mrs. Miller, stepped in. Her dark blue dress with pearl details was as elegant as always, but her cold eyes made Emily's shoulders tense. "Emily, dear, is everything all right?" "Yes, Mrs. Miller, just a little nervous." The woman stepped closer, resting her icy hands on Emily's shoulders. "Don't embarrass this family, Emily. Don't hurt Jason, all right, dear." The words sank deep under Emily's skin. Mrs. Miller left as quietly as she came. Emily stared at herself for a long moment in the mirror. Today was supposed to be the day the fairy tale began. Maybe it's the day the nightmare begins instead. When Emily put on her wedding dress, the air in the room changed. Layers of white lace spilled onto the carpet. Sarah fixed the veil one last time and handed her the bouquet. "I'm breathless. You really are a dream, Emily. Jason's going to cry when he sees you." Emily looked in the mirror, her face pale even under flawless makeup. "I hope so." Sarah took her hands. "Shut out that dark voice in your head. Tonight is your night." The door cracked open again. Her father walked in, and his eyes glistened when he saw her in white. "Dad, your mother would be so proud. She wouldn't be able to stop looking at you." A tear slipped from Emily's eye, but she quickly wiped it away. "She knows, Dad. She's watching us." Sarah passed her a tissue. Then an attendant peeked in. "Everyone's ready. Time to take the bride." Emily took a deep breath, gripping her bouquet tight. "All right, princess. Jason's waiting for you." Outside, the red carpet led her through the garden where everyone turned to look. Jason stood at the altar, his smile warm, yet Emily searched his eyes for that same warmth and felt only a flicker. When he took her hand, her heart raced. "Everything's fine, love. We'll get through everything, together." Emily only nodded. As the efficient began, her mind drifted to that second phone she thought she'd seen once, hidden in Jason's pocket. After the vows, fireworks exploded overhead. Emily and Jason stepped onto the dance floor for their first dance. Emily leaned her head on his shoulder. "A little calmer now?" "A little." Jason chuckled softly. "You'll never forget this night." Inside, Emily thought, "No, I really won't." While they swayed, she noticed Jason's eyes flick toward a woman in a black dress. The woman smiled at him, too familiar, too intimate. Emily's chest tightened. "Sarah, who's that woman? The one looking at Jason?" "Who?" "In the black dress. She keeps smiling at him." Sarah shrugged, trying to stay calm. Emily's suspicion twisted tighter in her chest. She needed to see Jason's phone. Sarah reluctantly helped her. Emily slipped into the back corridor, heading toward the kitchen. She peeked inside. Jason stood laughing with another man. One phone sat on the table, but Jason pulled another from his pocket, quickly typing a message before hiding it again. Emily's hands trembled. "So he really is hiding something?" When Jason walked out, Emily ducked behind the corner. His cologne hit her as he passed. She held her breath. That moment sealed her decision. She'd find out the truth tonight. Sarah was waiting. "Whatever it is, you'll find out tomorrow. Please don't do this now." "No, if not tonight, then never." They followed Jason and the woman out to the back lot. Hidden behind a stone wall, Emily saw Jason pull the woman close, her laugh echoing. Jason's mouth pressed against her neck. Emily's knees nearly gave out. Sarah whispered, "Please, it's enough. Let's just go." Emily stood. "No, they think I'll stay quiet, but I won't." Back in the bridal suite, Emily wiped her tears away. She dug out the tiny memory card Jason thought she'd never find. Sarah's voice trembled. "What are you going to do?" "Show everyone the truth." She went straight to the DJ booth. "Play this." Right after his little surprise, the DJ hesitated, wide-eyed. "But Mrs. Miller," Emily's smile was cold and steady. "It's my wedding. Play it." She returned to the dance floor. Jason grabbed her hand with that perfect grin. "Ready for the surprise, love?" "Ready. Everyone will see." The lights dimmed. Jason turned to the guests, arms spread. "Thank you all for being here on this perfect night. Now, a special surprise for my beautiful wife." A soft, romantic heart appeared on the screen. Music began, but suddenly the video flickered, cutting to grainy footage of the parking lot. Jason was there, holding the woman, his voice clear. "That stupid wife of mine doesn't suspect a thing. Tonight, I'm all yours." Gasps filled the room. Some guests covered their mouths. Mrs. Miller turned pale. Jason lunged for the DJ booth. "Shut it off, turn it off." But it was too late. Emily stood still, eyes locked on Jason. "I guess everyone saw now." "Emily, I can explain." "Don't, it's over." Mrs. Miller stormed forward, seething. "You humiliated this family?" Emily faced her squarely. "No, I freed it. Now everyone knows who your perfect son really is." People began whispering. Some left their glasses on the tables and slipped out. Jason reached out, but Emily stepped back. Sarah came to her side, slipping an arm around her shoulders. "Thank you, Sarah, for standing by me." Sarah nodded, tears in her eyes. Emily turned to Jason one last time. "You lost real love tonight, Jason. I didn't." Then she lifted her chin, her ruined dress trailing behind her as she walked out. She left the lies, the betrayal, and the fake smiles behind. Ahead of her was something uncertain, but hers alone. She knew one thing for sure. She'd never sacrifice herself for anyone's lie again.